Hey, what is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at HBAR, which is currently up 17%. The entire market is seeing a huge pump across the entire board. We have Bitcoin up to $82,000, up 8%. The S&P itself is up nearly 9%, which is trillions of dollars being pumped into the market. It's absolutely huge. We have a lot of huge news to discuss as well. But before we jump into all of that, make sure you guys go check out the Discord down below. We have a link down in the description. It will be the first link there, and you can see on the screen right now just how many trades our members have been winning from simply copying all the trades that we're sending out to them every single day. The results speak for themselves. You can see them on the screen right now. Make sure you join up. It's the first link in the description. Now back to the HBAR in the entire market. So today we had some huge news. A few hours ago, maybe 12 hours ago, we had Donald Trump tweet saying this is a great time to buy, DJT, signing off with Donald J. Trump. This was, at the lows, I believe even before the market opened, and it was literally at the exact lows that we were at. And this was specifically to do with the S&P and the stock market, but obviously it correlates with crypto. Now, a few hours after that, I believe maybe 6 hours after that tweet, it was announced that Trump has paused all tariffs on all countries for 90 days, except for China, which he raised tariffs to, I believe it was 125%, unless he's raised them again, during the time of making this video. So it's very pivotal, but it's also huge in two main ways. One, it sends a message to China signaling that if they don't back off, the rates are going to keep going up. And two, it's great. It shows that Trump is able to negotiate well with other countries. He's obviously lowered the tariffs for US with those other countries that he's paused the tariffs on, and he's overall making moves in a positive direction, which again, the market also thinks so because it's up, a fifth. It's up 20% across the entire board. So that's good, but it also isn't the best. And the reason is obviously all of those other countries are very small in comparison to China, maybe 100th of the size in regards to economics. And China is a huge support for practically all the companies in the S&P 500. Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, all these countries get some sort of supply from China. And with these current tariffs, and obviously China retaliating with reciprocal tariffs, it puts a massive strain on those companies. We've had Apple already have to ship 5 air freights of iPhones just a few days, prior to Trump obviously increasing the tariffs. Amazon have had to cancel multiple shipments from China, again due to the tariffs because it's getting too expensive. And this is just in the S&P 500. A lot of smaller businesses are going to continue to struggle because they don't have the leeway and the capital to try and implement that investment into the US for manufacturing and other facilities. So it's very detrimental, and the key tariff is with China. No other country, at least no other country that tariffs were placed on, and that's what we're going to be dealing with. So yes, it's very good that the market is pumping right now. Everybody wants the market to pump, at least everyone who's invested. Even me personally, I've been investing a lot during the lows, during the highs, and I'd love to see the market go up 2, 5, 10, 100x. However, we have to remember the position we're in, and the position we're in right now isn't that great. I think the market is overreacting slightly in the sense that we have great news, yeah, but it's also an overreaction. I don't think the market is fully cognizant of the fact that China still is fighting with the US very strongly, and it's not like China can back down either. There's 2 fights to the entire fight. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, see how they negotiate that out. It doesn't look like Trump will be backing down, and it doesn't look like Xi Jinping will also be backing down. So yeah, will be very interesting to see. Regardless though, where will HBAR be going? So just to quickly recap where we've been buying HBAR, the initial DCA level was at 22 cents right here. Yep, very high, you don't have to tell me, but it was a good overall level. The second level was at 18 cents right here, putting our average entry to 19 cents. And before you start commenting, that doesn't maths, but it does, because we use capital efficiency, which essentially allows us to get better entries. And what that means is, say we enter with $10,000 here at 22 cents, we're going to enter with 20 to 50% more at least at this level. So roughly $15,000 at 18 cents, putting our average entry to right around 19 cents. Our third entry was at 11 to 12 cents right here, which wasn't hit yet. We got very close but didn't hit it, and yeah, hopefully we will come back down to hit that entry, be able to DCA. But again, you know, we're playing two sides as well. It can come down, it can hit our entry and continue going up. We'd love that, because then our average entry would be lower, we'd have more size in the position, we'd be exposed more, and we'd profit more when it goes up. But we'd also love it to just continue to pump, because again, we already have entered in, we are already exposed, and if it does continue to pump, then great, we're gonna get, you know, what is that, a 2.2 2.3x return. If it does come down, it's gonna be like a 3.5x return. So either way, we are sitting on very good returns. Now Bitcoin dominance is also seeing a crash back down. If we take a look at the percent chart, we can see dominance has been climbing so much, and we really need to start dumping down. It's not down significantly today, but even that small, you know, dump that we're seeing right now is still great for altcoins. As you can see, I mean, in the entire market is up, but if this was to come down even more, then you'd see, you know, altcoins doing a 2-3x sort of return of Bitcoin. It's very interesting though as well to see that the S&P, you know, the Nasdaq and the DJI are all up nearly double digits. It's very rare that we'll ever see this happen again, but regardless, it's great to see, you know, history is being made right now. And as for really what we're going to be doing with HBAR, well, our strategy hasn't shifted. We're still waiting for that entry, we're still hoping it goes up, and we're just hedging our positions. You know, we've had a few very good trades this week, no losses yet. So yeah, currently our hedges are going well. We closed out on a lot of them at the lows. You know, ETH was one of those positions, API3 was another one of those positions, and I believe Polkadot was another one of those positions which we closed out near the lows. So what we also like to do is, whilst we are DCAing down, we might as well short down as well. The market, you know, was looking like it's going to continue to drop. It was already dropping, so we just estimated if we enter this hedge position now of a short, we can profit on the way down, then DCA on spot and profit on the way back up. And right now it's worked out perfectly, and we're going to continue to look for those opportunities. And if you want to, you know, be a part of it as well and enter some hedges, enter some trades with us, then check out the Discord down below, first link in the description. Make sure you do that. No news majorly yet on HBAR. Yeah, we're going to continue to wait and see how everything plays out, but overall our strategy hasn't really shifted. Other coins I'm going to be keeping an eye on this week include Dog with Hat for some shorts, very slow mover coin, but great for shorts. Dogecoin also at the support area right now. Bet as well, barely moving, but it is at a great level. API3 had a huge pump, huge dump. Will be interesting to see how this reacts. XRP as well, major coin for the US. Again, hit a very good support here at 176, just over $2 right now. Sui, another great coin, great US team behind Sui, currently over 225. Render, one of the biggest gainers today, up 20%. Great infrastructure for Render, very good project. Polkadot as well at a great support level. Solana up quite well today, actually. It was under $100 a few days ago, which was insane, so great to see above. ETH as well, very undervalued right now, still great for DCAs, still going to be looking at this, and obviously Bitcoin, which we talked about. Now if you did enjoy the video and you did find it helpful, please do make sure to like and subscribe. And if you need a place to buy, sell or trade cryptocurrency for the lowest fees with the best sign up bonuses, then check out all the exchanges we're working with down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye guys.